welcome back to Spain's Kitchen Diaries. On this episode, I'm excited. Smoked tenderloin in a pit barrel cooker. Back in episode 15, I did the same thing. We were in South Fork, Colorado during that episode, and I took a loin roast and I treated it like I was smoking a pork butt. It shredded up really nice. It was, of course, a leaner piece of meat. It still had some great flavor, and the family really enjoyed it. But on this episode, instead of going to 160, 170 wrapping and then going to 204, 205 and shredding up, today it's going to be a much shorter cook. Should be around 3 hours, give or take. We're going to get our internal temperature to 145. We're going to pull, let rest for 15 minutes to half an hour. Then we'll just slice it up into pork chops. So I went to Walmart yesterday and I found 2 loin roasts, both at 5.3 pounds. I thought, hey, you can't get any better than that as far as weight. I'm not going to do much prep. Just looking at these, I do want to keep a good fat cap on the bottom because the pit barrel is a direct heat. So we want to keep that fat cap on there. This one doesn't have much of a fat cap, but it'll be all right. So while I was at Walmart shopping for these, I found that they had about 1,000 of these Tony's Sacheries injectable roasted garlic and herb. It came with its own injection, so that's nice. So I thought, hell, let's try it, because this is a lean piece of meat. It is prone to get dried out. So what I want to do is, as far as prepping is concerned, we're going to prep outside today. Earlier it was kind of sprinkling and raining. This afternoon it cleared up and it looks great. So what we're going to do is we're going to inject both of these with this roasted garlic and herb. So I thought something that would go nice with it is a couple months ago I did a pork butt, Texas style pork butt, and I've got some salt and pepper left over from that. And it's basically 1 part kosher salt, 2 parts 16 mesh black pepper. So we'll inject it. We will do a light covering on the top and bottom of each cut. So when we get to about 143, 144, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to baste it with a little bit of Head Country Original barbecue sauce. And then once we reach our 145, I'll pull it. We'll tint it with some tin foil, let it rest for about a half an hour, and then we'll slice it up and serve it for dinner. Without further ado, let's get to it. We got a lot to do. We're going to have to put music to this, James. There's a lot of commotion. We got barking dogs. We've got kids. We've got moms yelling in the background. It's the first time I've ever had this. I think kids and shit running around everywhere. That smells good. That marinade smells pretty good. Try about like that. Oh, I didn't get paper towel. Shit. I knew I forgot something. I don't know how good of an angle this is, but I got a feeling it's going to be a shit angle. Right now, I just want to get this going. 52 degrees. Alright guys, I got the pork loin roasts on at exactly 4 p.m. I didn't really talk a lot. We had dogs barking, kids in the background, moms yelling at kids. I mean, moms really yelling at kids, F-bombs. It was bad, so I just decided to do a montage there. So yeah, it's about 4:04 p.m. Yeah, we got goats over there too making noise. So we got 51 degrees on that roast, 52 degrees on that, and 263 on the ambient temperature. Alright, so we were on the smoker for exactly 3 hours, and as you can see, very, very juicy. I will use the injection again. Excellent stuff. Let's do a taste test. Let's get an end piece with some bark on it. Alright, a little bit of bark. Here we go. Damn, that's good with that. The pepper, it's definitely got a good pepper taste to it. And that garlic and herb is definitely throughout the whole meat. I mean, well, you saw me inject it. I injected the crap out of it, so I'm very pleased with this. I'm glad you're with me. My dogs are over here begging for a bite, so I gotta get them a bite. So I'm glad you guys are with me today. Until next time, get out there and have fun cooking.